this be in the future? People don't think about stuff like this. What will the future be like in relation to children, in relation to gender, in relation to women not being moms anymore? You know, I was so mad at my mother for putting me in daycare and going to work. I was very upset. Ooh. I was upset with her because I wanted her to stay home with me. And I realized, though, that's not women's fault. You know, like, there are plenty of women stupid enough to go along with women's rights, but I feel like most of them are very reluctant to live in this world. That's why they're on antidepressants. It's why they take birth control and shit like that. It's because they're not wanting to exist in this world and procreate in this world for reasons that I actually agree with. And I'm not a feminist or anything, but it's like I don't understand why people want to have kids. But, you know, I've always felt that way since I was a kid. You know, this world just gets progressively worse, like, every year. And, I mean, I am really cynical. Nobody needs to tell me I'm cynical. But I'm an artist. You know, I feel like it's our responsibility to, like, shit on the world. And the sheep, you know, it's their responsibility to procreate and be mass consumers, you know? Because I feel like there's definitely, like, this system of, like, hierarchy, you know, like, these people do this, and, you know, I know that, like, creative types are important, but I would say that if you're not, like, making a lot of money and you're not, like, known, like, if you're not famous for what you do, that, like, people just see you as scum, you know, because you probably are a drug addict, let's be real. But, like, there's not much money that you can make creatively unless, like, you just make it big, which it's understandable, like, why people won't pursue that. Like, if they can't make money and they can't, you know, gain anything from, like, their endeavor to, like, put themselves out there artistically. I don't know. I mean, I'm an artist. It's something I do. It's not something I just talk about. It's who I am. And I feel like looking at it like that is the correct way to look at it. Versus people that, it's like, they think of it as like a vocation or you know, a particular aspect of their life. You know, I see it as like my, like, core identity, you know, like everything else kind of stemmed off of that. Because everything I do very artistically, whether I intend to or not. But, you know, when Twitter first came into fruition, I said to myself that eventually, like, a person like me would be more and more necessary, because it would be obvious that, like, the context of everything is nil, and they need somebody that would just simplify things. I'm too offensive though, right? Too offensive. I make too much sense. Yeah, if you make too much sense, people cry about it. People get very upset. But you see, I make sense from all different angles. It's because of that empathy, though. It is. It totally is because of the empathy. Because it's empathy that makes me want solutions. It's empathy that makes me sad and, you know, just feel for society, feel for the state that we're in. And I don't think that a lot of people have that anymore. They're just angry. They're angry about whatever, you know, they're told to be angry about at that particular moment. And then they move on to the next thing. It's just so boring. It's so boring. Oh, shit. That's right. That's what just happened, y'all. You were just part of a magical moment. You know, I used to do videos where I was like, taking a dump, and then I quit doing those videos because people were weird. Imagine that. Imagine people being weird. Look at this. See that? Nothing. Fucking nothing. That's what you get from relying on machines.